Call meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Hicks will not be with us this evening. Okay. Get a motion to accept the minutes of November 14th.
I so move.
Second.
Any questions? Any further questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Financial report. Get a motion to accept the financial report and payment of the bills.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Steve, budget amendments?
We have 4 budget amendments tonight. First budget amendment is 2013-007. It is to recognize $7,583 in forfeited funds for the purpose of purchasing a large format color scanner, printer, copier to replace the 12-year-old unit, which we have been told by the service provider will no longer be able to get parts for. So this is used by both planning and the police department and other departments.
And a motion to accept budget amendment 2013-007.
So move.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Second budget amendment is number 2013-008, is recognize $15,000 from seized and forfeited funds for the Elkton Police Department Facility Needs Assessment, as approved during last week's Mayor and Commissioner meeting. That's for Moyer and Associates.
A motion to accept budget amendment 2013-008.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Budget amendment number 2013-009 is to transfer from the capital reserve within the sewer fund $1,545 into the equipment account to supplement the amount budgeted for a trailer-mounted pressure washer system. There was $6,900 budget for it. We're ready to purchase it now. It's $1,540 short of what's needed.
Okay, a motion to accept budget amendment 2013-009.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
And finally, budget amendment number 2013-010 within the sewer fund to transfer $1,000 from their capital reserve into their equipment account for the purpose of purchasing a portable video inspection system. It was budgeted, there's $1,000 more needed than that.
So move. Oh, that's right. You haven't asked for it yet. Anyhow.
Okay, got a motion to accept budget amendment 2013-010. Got a motion, do I have a second?
I so move.
Second.
Okay, any other further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, Lewis.
Okay, a resolution, we have resolution R 13/2012, North Street Apartments. Resolution of the Mayor and Commission of the Town of Elkton approving the development of North Street Apartments housing project in Elkton, Cecil County, Maryland, to be financed either directly by the Department of Housing and Community Development Department or through the Community Development Administration. Whereas the Mayor and Commissioners recognize that there is a significant need for additional housing opportunities in the Elkton community for families of low and limited incomes, and whereas the Home Partnership of Cecil County, Inc., a Maryland nonprofit corporation, proposed to construct and operate a 50-unit rental housing facility, 214 North Street, designated as North Street Apartments project, all or a portion of which will assist families with low or limited income as required by applicable law or regulations. Whereas the department, either directly or through the administration, shall provide some or all of the financing for the project financing in order to assist in making it financially feasible. And whereas applicable law, regulations, and requirements of the department require approval of the project financing by the Mayor and Commissioners of the Town of Elkton. Now therefore be resolved that the Mayor and Commissioners hereby endorse the project upon the proposed site and approve the project financing in the form of a loan in the approximate amount of $3,750,000 from the department or the administration. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution shall be sent to the Secretary, Department of Housing and Community Development. The witness whereof this resolution passed this by the Mayor and Commissioners of the Town of Elkton on 21st day of November 2012.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept resolution R4-2009?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, let's,
Okay, next item I have is the bid opening for the Warner Road pump stations. Actually, this involves 3 pump stations. It involves the Warner Road, Meadows at Elk Creek, Patriots Glen. All the engineering, everything has been completed. We put the specs out, had a pre-bid meeting, and the bids were received last week, and then all the other openings. The first bid is from EMH Environmental Inc. from Glenwood, Maryland. Both addenda are acknowledged. There's 2 addenda to this project. Okay, the Warner Road Pump Station lump sum bid on that is $521,900. The Meadows Pump Station lump sum bid is $594,000. The Patriots Glen Pump Station lump sum bid is $19,000. The total bid is for $1,134,900. That's EMH Environmental. Next bid is from JJID Inc., Bear, Delaware. Both addenda are recognized in the bid submission. Warner Road's lump sum bid is for $467,000. The Meadows bid is for $553,000. The Patriots Glen bid is for $113,000. Their total bid is $1,133,000. JJID.
everybody's using dollar marks this time, no census.
Sorry?
They're using dollars instead of census this time. Some of them come out like 1 cent or 2 cents.
A couple $100,000 here, a couple $100,000
There.
there. We're talking about some money. There's 2 bid there somewhere. Okay, next bid is from Johnston Construction Company. Both addenda are acknowledged. Warner Road Pump Station is for $488,612. The Meadows Pump Station lump sum bid is for $542,416. The Patriots Glen lump sum bid is for $20,917. Their total bid is $1,051,945. That's Johnston Construction out of Dover, Pennsylvania. I don't know how many times I wrote Dover, Delaware on everything on that, but the next one and last one is Eastern State Construction Service out of Wilmington, Delaware. Both addenda are acknowledged. The The lump sum bid for Warner Road is $432,000. Notice at Elk Creek bid is for $495,000. The Patriots Glen pump station is for $67,000. Eastern State's total bid is for $994,000.
$994?
$994,000.
Wow. Good golly.
I recommend that the engineer review the bids, and then I'll come at the next meeting and present a recommendation for award. They have to look at those. I know a couple of them look pretty screwy.
Yeah, I'm, the Patriots Glen,
Yeah, that's really, I don't know what's
It's
going on.
really
VFD
different.
Wouldn't cost near that kind of money.
Well, the one's out of whack.
okay.
The other ones are pretty much, the two are in line, 19 and 20. I know where 67 came from. Okay, I'll bring it at the meeting on the 5th, I'll bring a recommendation.
Now, if these bids, like for Patriots Glen, are, if they misunderstood something, they don't go back on their dollar amounts or anything, I mean, but how can you, or we, or the engineer, correct those numbers on the, like,
You
Patriots
know,
Glen?
what an engineer does, he looks to see if these numbers are realistic for the work that they're doing. In other words, one bid might be for $1,134,000, another bid might be $1,051,000. There's a big difference there. But the engineer would know that you couldn't build it for $1,051,000 because the equipment would cost more than that.
Okay.
Well, then we wouldn't accept that bid because what would likely happen in a case like that, halfway, once you initiate the contract and you're into the work, then they ask for a change order.
Okay, I understand that,
We don't want
but
that.
we see two that are consistent, and then the other one is 113 and the other 67. My question is with that, if the one company was awarded this with those numbers being offset, what would, how would
We
we correct
wouldn't
that?
do it. We wouldn't, this,
For the whole
JJID,
project.
they're so far out of whack on that number. Because the VFD, we know what VFDs and controllers estimated cost of them to be less than $50,000. So why they would have that number, I don't know. We don't know why they did that. The engineer will call them and find out why they did that way. And the other thing that we want to find out references to make sure that JJID's built pump stations before.
Okay, my question, and hear what I'm saying first. I understand that most of the time, these bids go to the lowest bidder. I'm just using this for all three of these together, even though this one's out of whack, the one that says 67. If this was a $20,000 job and they bid at 67 and they still come under the bid, that's what my question, how would we correct that? Or how, if we award this bid to them, just because that number's off a little high?
We don't know if we will. I'll have to let the engineer call the company and find out what the basis of their bid was. We don't change the numbers though.
I understand.
The numbers are changed. But what, they need to have rationale for why they bid that way.
Well, and I think what
I
also,
understand it,
Because
but
it's
it's
too
still.
complicated a project.
I'm still asking a question about, normally it goes to the lowest bidder. Regardless whether this one's higher on the left side or higher for the middle part, or not all of them are gonna be consistent with the other bidders. Just one number's out, just maybe like 30 or 40,000.
well, I think, I might be mistaken, but it's the whole project altogether, so we're looking at this number at the end, the total, correct?
So,
And then the first two, I apologize, but where were they from? Because it's like, if Wilmington, Delaware is less right now, they're not traveling and staying here. Where if the one in Dover, PA, I'm not sure really where Dover, PA is. So I'm sure the engineer takes all that into play.
because if this is a war.
I don't know. I can't answer the question because I don't know the basis of why they did
Right,
that.
I understand.
Not the
What
Glenwood
you're saying
area.
is they mobilized.
What was that?
They would tell them.
The
Okay.
Glenwood
That's
area.
Was the first one?
That's what they're gonna do, that's why they have to go back and look at all the numbers, and then go back.
That's basically what I was asking. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
What you're saying, what
Okay.
you're asking is that If the number out of whack was still the low bidder, would we accept it? Not necessarily. Because we're not gonna pay $113,000 for $50,000 worth of work.
Right.
We wouldn't do it. So we might disqualify them, you know what I mean? So you don't always pick the lowest bidder.
Right.
You want the most responsive bidder. You want a bidder who knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're into a contract with people that are gonna hit you later on, or they're gonna do
Okay.
something up.
All right, I just was questioning that last number, okay.
Not professional engineers do an analysis on this, come back to the board and say, this is what they
And
did.
certainly that has changed over time. When I first came on the board, you always went with the lower bidder, but you know, that's not always the best.
Right.
And now the engineers since that
The low
time,
bidder was American Infrastructure when they did that project for us on that sewer line. That was a nightmare for us. And then
Yeah, it
the
was.
lawsuit. They never used it. Something like that again. So the low bidder, sometimes you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
You want to pay for something good. That's all I
You
have.
gotta look at them, have them evaluated by someone that knows what they're talking about, because I got two guys in the county right now, that's a little better in there. Both of them are train wrecks.
Okay. I don't have any old business, Mary Jo, anything?
No, I do not.
No.
I don't have any.
Dawn?
can't think of anything.
Any new business? So anything I do, I can say is, wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving and don't eat too much, just save room for the pie. Mary Jo?
I couldn't say it better.
I wish the same to the audience and all, everybody to have a safe Thanksgiving.
To the officials to my left and an absent audience out there, and to you all, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving as well.
Say it into YouTube.
Oh, Becky for you.
Oh, the front door was locked, no wonder.
Yeah, we line up outside.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no, it could have been because I came in.
Becky told me she was.
All right, then there's further business. Got a motion to adjourn?
You have it.
There's someone
A
signing.
second?
So, second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion, meeting's adjourned.